Hi, welcome to this tutorial. Today we are going to talk about scope of the scope in C++, and here we talk about the scope of a variable or a functions and other entities that we see later. And what do we mean by the scope? The scope marks the entire zone where the function or the variable can be used, and it starts with the declaration of that function or the variables, and then it's limited by the brace that's called the block. Example, here you have this small program here, and here you have the function that is declared. It means that this function here is visible to this program, and if you run it, you can see that it's executing. It is executing, sorry. If we call the functions now, we call our function, we call it now, and even compiling, it's compiling successfully and running. Here you are having these functions here that's been executed. Now if you remove these declarations here and try to run and see, here you are having this error here saying that my function was not declared in the scope. So you are using here, when the program start executing here, the program doesn't know that that function exists. That's why it complains when we call it here that I'm not aware of these functions. You please declare it so that I can use it. So when we declare it here, now it will be used. In order to bypass this one, we may have written in this way: take our functions here and put it here in front of the main functions, and then if you execute it, you see that it's executing successfully. Then another thing is the visibility of the variable here. Suppose that we declare one variable here, integer x, and we give it 100, and then now we can come now and call x everywhere here within, and if we executed it, we are having from main functions and from my function that is visible. Now if we take the same declarations here and put it within the main functions now and try to compile it, we are having the error that is not declared within the scope. So that is the importance of the declarations. Where you put the declaration is where the visibility starts, and usually it's marked by the opening and the ending brace. If we declare int x here, it will be visible only in these functions, and then if you execute it, you will see that we are still having this problem because this x here is not recognized. That's it. Stay tuned and ciao.